Welcome to Casey's Safety Tips, featuring me, Lorenzo.
Hey, it's Casey, and welcome to Casey Safety Tips featuring Lorenzo. All right, so today we have got photos at your job, inside your workspace, at the office, by your desk. We're talking about your job, your day job if you got one, or your night job if that's when you work. But we're going to bring on our guest, Lorenzo. Hey, Lorenzo.
How are you doing, Casey?
I'm pretty good there, sir. Pretty good. So, as always, we're going to give the people the facts about why you are the resident expert. So,
Yeah, give it
Lorenzo,
to him.
35 years in law enforcement experience. He was a part of the narcotics unit, vice and prostitution, gambling, liquor, and obscenity squad. He has specialized weapons training, specialized driver training, training in human trafficking, domestic violence experience, active shooter training, civil disturbance experience, crisis intervention, and he served 5 years as union shop steward. So again, welcome, Lorenzo.
All right, let's give the people what they need to know here.
All right, you heard the man. We getting right in. So today we are at your job. Here we are at your job. Look at that. Already, we're pointing out already the stuff that you done messed up on. Yeah, watch them circles build.
Yeah,
Watch them circles build, Lorenzo. Arrows. I got arrows.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. These are some of the pictures that you see people posting on social media now.
Yeah.
And right here, you're seeing possibly family photos. You
Yeah.
see a list of phone numbers.
Well, I was gonna say because the bun girl. I'm imagining, this is me. I'm imagining that's her in the photo with the pink background, and then I'm imagining that's her and her husband in the other photo. That's what I imagine.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, so it's possible that you have family photos, and then that list of those numbers, that could be a lot of private information there. So you definitely have a no-no on this. It's too many photos. You also have people in the background that might be identifiable. Sometimes it may not just be you that somebody can identify with. So you would really not want to post something like this for social media at all.
And see, now the other thing that I'm seeing too, Lorenzo, is you see down below in the center on the bottom is that circle with those two faces. I noticed that same piece of paper seems to appear in other places in the office. That's what those arrows are. I imagine those
Hmm.
might be some of their coworkers who have been prominently highlighted for one reason or another.
Yeah, because you see it in two places. You also see your laptop screen. So I don't know what information could be on that, but it's available for whoever gets this picture.
And so I would imagine that these types of photos are not uncommon.
No, you see them everywhere. Everyone's posting pictures like this in their office place, and sometimes it's just too much information that comes out of these photos.
Yeah. So now here's another photo that's probably got even more violations. And this is the one at your desk. Look at that.
Yeah, this is the one that gets everybody in trouble right here. And you see this all the time, dating sites, anything with social media, from the computer screen to all the little stickies that have all the information. You're going to have people's phone numbers on here. You're going to have important information. The calendar will always have things that you need to do. Even the place that you may go and get lunch at, you may have the name of that place. And remember, it's not just this photo, but it's the totality of other things too that can help track you down. One of the things with office photos that you have to be very aware of is how you look. Some people wear uniforms and it can distinguish where you work at. Sometimes it'll be a name tag on your shirt that'll give away where you work at, or even a nameplate on the desk. You even have pens sometimes that have the company's logo on them that be there. So you have to be aware of that also. Sometimes you'll see people post flowers that they've received. The name of the company or the flower company will be on there, and their name sometimes will be on there, their real name. Be aware when you start posting your flowers, because you can zoom in on that.
Yeah,
You
but
might see someone's car keys.
that when Kate
Yes.
posts her flower photos, all you get are flowers. I like zoom
Yeah.
all on the flowers. You get nothing but flowers.
I've seen a lot of photos with the flowers and then the card of the company and their address. So be aware of that. Sometimes you'll see car keys sitting on desks, and it may tell the type of car that they have. So, a lot of people will drape their jacket. If it's something very distinguishable about your coat or your jacket or something, it'll always be on the back of your chair, and that'll pop up, in pictures. But with a desk like this, there's so much information, your personal life. You'll always have photos of your kids, places that you went to. So people, you got to be very aware when you post a selfie or a picture from your workplace. And this is an example right here.
Yeah, so I am the post-it note queen. I've got post-it notes all over the place. However, because of situations like this, my post-it notes literally are just stacked up on top of each other. Like they become their own little stack of post-it notes because, I'm paranoid about old girl like here, like, old girl Barbara. I'm just gonna call her Barbara. Barbara got all her post-it notes all over the place, and I'm sure if you could zoom in on Barbara's post-it notes, you'd see all the reminders she saved for herself, all the phone numbers she's saving for herself. How do I know that's what's on her post-it notes? Because that's what's on my post-it notes. That's what I put on
Yeah.
my post-it notes, yeah.
Yeah, and you also see a coworker sitting there too, so they may be identifiable. It's
Yeah.
always something. It's something of personal nature on your desk, and that's all someone needs. And they add that with something else, and from other shows, we've discussed other locations and little tips and this and that. So they put it all together, and there's ways of tracking you down or getting into your personal life just based on a photo like this.
And in another safety tip, we'll talk about when people are able to call, the kinds of things that they can ask when they call looking for you on the job. That's a whole nother way that people can track you down. They may have
Yeah,
enough information
very
in
true.
this photo to figure out where you work, and now they're going to call the job to see if you actually work there.
That's right.
All right, y'all. So that is your safety tip for today. Be careful what you post from your office. You are giving away more information than you can imagine. So thank you, Lorenzo. Appreciate these tips, helping to keep us
All
safe
right.
on and off the web. All right, folks. See you next time.
All righty.